Guys, I wanted to take 2004 Michael Vick and put him on the 2024 Atlanta Falcons. And here's what his stats are looking like. This is the legitimate 2004 Vick with those crazy 90, what does he have? 95 speed, 95 speed, 94 acceleration. Honestly, unstoppable. He was an absolute cheat code back in 2004. And let's see how he can do for the Falcons nowadays. Now, the Falcons, the main issue is, of course, the running back position. I'm just kidding. It's the quarterback position. Quarterback positions is their biggest problem. So adding Michael Vick should hopefully fix that issue. I know their defense is also kind of wishy-washy. Now, we did give Michael Vick number 7 because that's his number in Atlanta, which meant Bijan Robinson had to sacrifice his number. But in reality, you get yourself a new quarterback, and all you have to do is give up your number, which isn't really saying that much, okay? Like, it is what it is. It's not the most fun thing to give up your number, but you get yourself an actual quarterback that can help you win games. I think it's a win-win in the end. All right, so I'm going to set this to all-pro, 15-minute quarters, and simulation. So let's go into our first game, though, and let's see. So who do we play? We play the Carolina Panthers. So a divisional matchup shouldn't be that difficult, in all honesty. Panthers usually, even in Madden, aren't really that amazing. They're decent, but they're better in Madden in real life, but still. All right, so we're starting off with the ball in offense. Let's go, baby. All right, what am I going to run first play? Do we have read option play in this playbook? We should have read option play in this playbook. You know what? I'm just going to run it myself. Actually, no. I know I'm going to call. If they don't have a read option, they should, because Desmond Ridder is a mobile quarterback. But what I can call is this. Hold up. Go to empty tray right there. Halfback draw. First play, we're going to start off with a Michael Vick halfback draw, baby. All right, let's get it. Oh, yeah. You guys are not ready for this. You are not ready for 2004 Vick. And it crashed my game. Apparently, EA's not ready either. All right, so let's try to continue this game. If it crashes again, I'll just go ahead and sim the rest of the game. But we're going to see, hopefully, if I can get through this game. Apparently, running Michael Vick just absolutely broke the freaking game. All right, so let me see. If I go to concept, right? Or no, what is it? Is it RPO options? Option. Here we go. All right, so we do have a lot of different options here for Michael Vick. And hopefully, it doesn't crash my freaking game. Apparently, Michael Vick is just broken enough that the game can't handle it. They're like, this is not 2004 again. I'll be honest, if you ever use 2004 Vick in Madden 24 and you don't run the ball 60 million times, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice, you know? That's like the go-to. How? I don't even... In simulation, I don't know how he broke that tackle. Because simulation, you just don't break tackles like that. Not with a quarterback like Vick, who's very, not really that strong. I will say he's strong, but he's not that strong. But Brian Burns and, holy crap, Shaq Thompson could not tackle him. That was an attempt and an absolute failure right there. All right, after some crazy runs like that, let me go ahead and sim the rest of this game. Before my game crashes, because it's like, nah, we can't let the Michael Vick train get going at all. What? I thought what is the okay, well, the Panthers absolutely choked this. The Panthers, ironically enough, just became the Atlanta Falcons. Because the Panthers had this game won in every way possible, They completely blew out the Michael Vick-led Falcons here, but somehow let the Falcons come back in this game. And Vick ends the day with 70 rushing yards and 1 broken tackle. All right, interesting. First game, 39-31. Shout out to Vick for leading the charge there. It's like I don't know what I expected. I did not expect that game to be so high scoring. I really expected that game going into it for it to be like maybe 39-7, but not like that. Definitely not that final score. That was not the one I thought. All right, week 2 here. We played the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay mother-loving Packers. Should be... They got Jordan Love. Should be an easy matchup. Hopefully. Come on, Vick. There we go. 14-13. Talk about a very close, for no reason type of game. I'll be interested to see who has more rushing yards on the season. Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick here. I'm going to guess it's Michael Vick. But same thing, but at the same time, Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, and he is the king of running the football. So, but in reality, Michael Vick, to a certain degree, you know, a lot of Lamar's game has been pretty much off of how good Michael Vick was. And we lost our first game to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, that sucks. Now we play the Houston Texans. All right, let's see. 3-1. So far, we're leading the NFC South. It's not like it's saying much, as the NFC South, well, is an interesting division. And Madden is a lot better than real life. But so far, Michael Vick is absolutely freaking dominating this, man. He is controlling everything right now. So, currently, he's sitting at 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he's also sitting at 214 yards and 2 touchdowns. Which, let's see where Lamar Jackson's sitting at. Lamar's at 411 and 1 more touchdown than Vick. All right, this is going to be the ultimate MVP race. Prime Vick versus Prime Lamar Jackson. That's an interesting game right there. That's an interesting event, I'll say, for the year. All right, so we beat the Buccaneers. So we're going to win our division sometime soon. Heavy rain game's going to hurt us, though, because that's going to shut down Vick. And we got destroyed. So apparently we learned that our kryptonite for Michael Vick is heavy rain, because then he can't run around and move around. So that destroys him apparently. 1-7 Vikings. Come on. All right. The fact the game was even as close as it was is kind of scary. 4-5 Cardinals. Should be an easy cakewalk. All right, we go into our bye week now. Let's see if Michael Vick's at 1,000 rushing yards yet. He should be somewhere close. There's no way, because Lamar Jackson's going to be close. 2,300 yards, 20 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's at 321 yards and 2 touchdowns. Where's Lamar? 602. Yeah, no, I don't know. Mike Vick is right behind Lamar Jackson in the MVP race. It's that the thing that's so hard to stop and beat Lamar Jackson is the rushing yards. If you can't get the rushing yard totals that Lamar can get, you're pretty much SOL'd. There's like no chance. You have to beat him in rushing yards. Because Vick, while he's great, I don't think he's going to beat him in passing yards. And even if he has a better record, it doesn't matter. The record, overall performance does not matter in Madden when it comes to MVP awards. It doesn't really matter in real life, in all honesty. But it really does not matter in Madden. So, let's see. All right, there we go. Week 13, we won. Week 14. And I think this week is actually we're going to win our division. Yeah, so we should now have our division locked up. Let's see. No, we have a playoff spot, but we somehow, someway don't have a division locked up. I guess it's because we could technically lose out. But we played the Panthers this week. And that's a loss. So now we're really not locking up our division, because we lost to the freaking Panthers. I don't know how the Panthers are so good in this franchise. I guess they're not good at 7-7, but still. Like, they're actually, beat us. All right, we beat the Colts. Barely beat the Colts. Now we play the Chicago Bears. Should be an easy win. All right, there we go. Now we played 9-7 Saints. They're fighting for a playoff spot. We're kind of fighting for nothing. And we won anyway. And then we played them again. Fantastic. Okay. And we have 2 players hurt going into that game. All right, so let's look at MVP. Let's look at final stats, all that kind of stuff before we get into these playoffs. 3,800 yards, 36 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He did have 440 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns, so not as many rushing yards, surprisingly enough. And kind of took away a lot of greatness from Bijan Robinson here, because he was also a very good mobile upside type player. All right, so hang on. Before I check out MVP, what did Lamar do? We had 3,800 yards. Lamar had 3,100 yards. So he had 700 less passing yards and way less touchdowns. But he had 1,000 rushing yards, which is 600 more rushing yards and more rushing touchdowns than Vick. And Joe Burrow won MVP. I don't get it. I don't understand how. I mean, it makes sense that Joe or Patrick's gonna win it, but like, I really expected it to be Lamar or Michael Vick. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, second ranked offense. What were we defensively? First ranked defense. Nice. Absolutely dominant. It's nice. It's easy to have a good defense when your offense is destroying teams as well as we were able to do this season. So let's see. Wildcard playoffs versus the Saints. Divisional matchup. How did we lose? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. First round exit. I mean, I didn't expect us to win a Super Bowl with this team. I really didn't. I don't think this team is really ready to win a Super Bowl. I think this team with a good quarterback could be a playoff, a good playoff team. Maybe get deep in the playoffs. We're not a Super Bowl contender. But the fact that we didn't even win one playoff game after having that fantastic run of a season, man, that just hurts. On a real, that just absolutely hurts, man. We don't get MVP. We get to the playoffs, but we don't get MVP. And then we lose in the first round to a divisional matchup, to a divisional opponent who I'm going to guess that the Saints really don't do anything in the playoffs, do they? Did they even win more than one game? Nope, they lost in the divisional. They got destroyed in the divisional. How did we lose? Well, yeah. If you throw 3 interceptions in your wild card playoff game, you're gonna lose. Yeah, that would make about sense. That's about right. 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns, and he also didn't really have any rushing yards. He had 22 rushing yards, so it's not like his rushing upside was really there. And yeah, dang it, bro. And in reality-wise, I mean, what? So they got a safety on us. They got 17 points in the first quarter on defense, which I don't know if that's a little bit of that is interceptions. Second quarter, they got safety on us. And then so we went halftime down by 5 points. Second half, if we did anything in the third quarter, we could have maybe won that game. But our third quarter was absolutely dog water. And then fourth quarter, we beat them, but obviously lost the game. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.